is always a good practice to open Abaqus in administrator mode. Right click on the Abaqus CAE and choose run as administrator. Only then Abaqus will be able to analyze your job after the end of the experiment. So when you open, you have to choose with the standard/explicit model. This is the default option. In the first experiment, we will be dealing with the deflection and stress induced in a cantilever beam owing to its self-weight. What is a cantilever beam? You might have studied this in strength of materials. A cantilever beam, suppose say for this is a beam made of steel. I am going to fix this to the one end. The support on the left side is known as fixed support. Now here the beam is not permitted to move in X direction, Y direction, Z direction, and it is not permitted to rotate. This is known as a fixed support. So if a beam is fixed at one end and free at other end, we call this cantilever beam. So now our question is, determine the stress distribution and deflection of a cantilever beam fixed at its left end whose density is 7500 kg per meter cube, Young's modulus 2 × 10⁵ Newton per mm square, and Poisson ratio 0.3 due to its own self weight. We begin by choosing new standard explicit model. This is the first step in any exercise. You are going to create a standard explicit new database. Now you choose parts, 2D planar, deformable wire, and approximate size is going to be 200. Click create. You will get into the sketcher mode. In the sketcher mode, you are going to first draw a beam. Choose lines command, and you are going to make the first end point. Click the first end point. Choose the next end point. Just make sure the line is horizontal. Don't worry about the dimension as of now. Give right click, cancel procedure. Then you go pick the dimension tool. You are going to select the end points of the two lines. 2 clicks. Then type the dimension. For our problem it is 100. So I am going to type 100 and press enter. So the line will be standardized as 100 mm. Now you are going to click done. You will be exiting the sketcher module. Now the beam is ready. You have drawn the beam. Next you are going to go for material property. You are going to give density, Young's modulus. Those data from the question has to be fed into the material property. Now click create material command. The edit material dialog box opens. First you choose general density. Here we are going to enter the density value as per the question. It is 7500 kg per meter cube. So we have drawn everything in mm. The software doesn't have any unit, so it is our responsibility to maintain a constant unit. So 7500 converted to kilogram per millimeter cube, which will be into 10⁻⁴. So you are going to give density as 7.5 E. So then you choose mechanical, elastical, elastic, elasticity, elastic. In this you are going to input Young's modulus 2E5 and Poisson ratio 0.3. 2E5 means 2 × 10⁵. It's understood. Click OK. The next step is providing the profile shape of the beam, whether it's rectangular, circular. Choose profile rectangular. Click continue. In the next dialog box, you are going to enter the length and breadth 50 and 10 as per our problem. So it's going to be 50 and 10. Click OK. So now we have created a rectangular cross section. Now only you are going to create section. Click create section dialog box. Appears. Click beam, beam. Choose the option beam radio button and then the beam type. It's not truss, it's beam. Okay, beam, beam. Click continue. and then click OK. Now we have chosen a section, we have created a section. Now we are going to give this section to our beam. So that is known as section assignment. You click section assignment, select and drag, select the whole beam and then give OK. So now you have assigned, by giving OK, you have assigned the material with the property to this. The next step is selecting beam orientation. This is you are specifying abacus the orientation of your beam. So you are dragging and selecting the entire beam, giving it, just press enter, default values are sufficient, click OK and then click done. So now we have completed property module. We move to the next module. In the assembly module, you are going to just create a simple assembly. Since there are no multi-components here, you will create a simple assembly, create part instance. You have to make sure dependent on part, dependent mesh type is selected, click OK. The next module is going to be step module. You move to the step module, choose the first command, create step and initial static general. This is default. This will not change for a static input. So you choose initial static general, click continue. And in the next dialog box, you don't have to change any values, just give OK. So now you have created a step. Next you move to load module. In this module, we are going to give boundary condition and load. First click choose boundary or create boundary condition. We know this is a cantilever beam. So you have to select the step as initial for boundary condition. So it's a cantilever beam. So you choose mechanical and the first option, symmetry and encaster. Now give continue. Choose the leftmost point, give done. Leftmost point, give done. Then choose the last option. We are arresting all degrees of freedom for a cantilever beam, fixed support. So you just choose the last option, click OK. So now you can see small triangles appearing. It means all degrees of freedom are arrested. Now you go for create load. We are not going to give any load. For load, always step is 1, not initial. Step 1. The beam bends by its gravity. So you choose gravity. Mechanical gravity instead of giving load. Then click continue. The next dialog box, 1 is x-axis, 2 is y-axis. So always gravity in y-axis, vertical. So we give the value of gravity, we know minus 9.81. It's minus because the gravity is going to act downwards. Then give OK. Now in the work area, it will show an yellow arrow, that direction of gravity, which is correct. Next you go to the mesh module. Next you select the mesh module. First you are going to give the mesh size, mesh control. Before that you have to switch from assembly to part. Because we have chosen dependent mesh type, we are going to mesh on part. So choose to part and then click create seat control and give 10. For this problem 10, if you click apply, you can see your beam is divided into 10 parts. That means the part length is 10 mm. Click OK. And now you are going to mesh this part. You have defined the size of mesh. Now you just click mesh part and click yes. You can observe that the beam is divided into a small number of divisions, small divisions. Next you are going to the job module. That's all. You have given everything. Now you are going to create a job and do analysis. So create job. You are going to create a job. Just click continue. Click OK. Default. All options are default. You are just creating a job. Now we are going to run job analysis. So open job manager. Select the job which you have chosen and then click submit. Click OK. Now if you see your status bar, the command bar or the status of the job, it will be analyzing. Now Abacus is performing the analysis. It is assigning the material, giving gravity and showing you how the beam will be going to be bent in self weight. So you have to wait for the completion of analysis. Right now Abaqus is running the analysis. So once analysis is completed, you can click the result button in the job manager to switch to visualization module where you can view the results. So analysis is completed. You click results. Now visualization module gets loaded. Now you go for the sixth option, plot contours on deformed shape. That is the option you are going to use. So when you click it, you can see the bending of the beam. The result von Mises stress distribution. So from the contour, you know, red is the highest value and blue is the lowest value. You can choose U to view deflection. I'm sorry. You can choose U to view deflection. So stress and deflection can be viewed from this.